Glen Middle School in Bedford for today's Division III North playoff game between the Bedford Buccaneers and your Wilmington Wildcats. The Buccaneers, led by Coach Gunnar Olson, come in as dual county small division champions with a 13-7 overall record. Bedford has won its last 7 games, defeating Revere 8-0 last Wednesday, May 30th. The Wildcats and Coach Aldo Kyra, coming off a second-place finish in the Middlesex Freedom Division, also have a 13-7 record. The Cats come into today's game winners of 8 of their last 9 with a season-ending victory over Wakefield 9-4 on Thursday, May 31st. The only common opponent between these two teams was Greater Lawrence Tech. Bedford defeated 13-0 and Wilmington defeated 16-0. We'd like to welcome all of our WCT viewers to this first-round playoff broadcast from Bedford. Temperature at game time is 76 degrees with partly cloudy skies and the winds out of the west-northwest at 5 miles per hour. We'll be right back with starting lineups in the first pitch.
Coverage of the spring sports season on WCTV is brought to you in part by our business partners, including the Self-Defense Institute, located at the MGM Plaza in Tewksbury, White's Physical Therapy, located on Burlington Ave, right in the center of Wilmington, and Lori Toll, an independent director with Pampered Chef. Online at pamperedchef.biz/Lori Toll.
Welcome back to Bedford Middle School, John Glenn Middle School here in Bedford, Massachusetts for today's Division III North first round game between the Bedford Buccaneers and the Wilmington Wildcats. Lineups for today's game for the Wildcats: leading off, playing center field, number 3, Graham Smith. Batting second, playing right field, number 13, Matt Rideout. Hitting third, our pitcher, number 9, Danny Gracia. Batting fourth, the EH, number 5, Chris Greco. Batting fifth, playing third base, number 22, Carl Beatrice. Batting sixth, playing first base, number 2, Jared Acoyne. Next, Chris Stokes, playing shortstop, number 15. Hitting 8, number 4, Ben Maynard. And playing second base. And hitting ninth in left field, number 1, Tommy Warab. On the mound today for Bedford is Robert Meehan Jr. Bedford comes in, like I said in the pregame, with a 13-7 record, the same as the Wildcats. As we get ready for action here at the middle school with the hill out in left field, the hill out in center field. The grass is not completely cut right. But this is what you got to play with. This is how it goes. You play where you have to play. So we're getting ready to lead it off. Will be Graham Smith for the Wildcats. Graham is a senior. Graham has hit .348 for the season with 24 hits, 20 runs scored, 12 stolen bases. He's walked 11 times. On base percentage of .452. So Graham's the key to getting this lineup started. As they meet at the mound, and we're about ready to go. Don't have a scoreboard to hook up to, so you're going to have to count on us to try to get balls and strikes correct. Meehan's on the mound, ready for his first pitch. First pitch is over for a strike. 0-1. Like I said, Graham is the catalyst to the lineup for the Wildcats. Gets on base. He's got great speed, great instincts. Here's the second pitch. Graham will ground that to shortstop. Charity hop. Throw is over, and that'll be 1 out. Hit on top of that ball. So we have 1 out, leading us to Matt Rideout, number 13, another senior. Matt hitting .409 on the season with 14 RBI, 29 hits, and 20 runs scored. Matt's been a consistent hitter for the Wildcats all season long. He loops the ball into right field. That'll go foul. Up way out of foul. Doesn't look like we're featuring a big fastball here by Meehan. That's right, I was way out in front of that pitch. He is throwing strikes. So the important thing here is you get the strikes thrown and move the game right away. A little bit of rain falling as well. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Right out of line that right at the shortstop again. Big hop right out south. So 2 ground balls to shortstop and 2 outs for the Wildcats. Bring to the plate another senior, our pitcher, Danny Gracia. Danny hitting .491 on the season. He had a really good offensive year. 25 hits, 17 runs scored, 12 RBIs. He is the pitcher, so he'll take his time. We've had 4 pitches this inning. So it looks like this is going to be an efficient pitcher. Going to get your timing down. See if the Wildcats can figure out how this is thrown and start putting balls into the outfield instead of right on ground balls to shortstop. First pitch is outside, ball one. So we have the first pitch take. Gracia trying to get work the pitcher a little bit. Meehan's pitch, the 1-0, is on its way. That'll be a strike on the outside part of the plate. Gracia has the pitcher, will get the mind, figure out what's going on. The 1-1 pitch to Danny Gracia. Thinks that would go outside. Not happy with the umpire call there, but again, he will get that pitch. We see if he's on the mound. So 2 men are out here in the top of the first. Nothing. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That'll be away. Everything's away, and not a lot of cheese, not a lot of heat here on these pitches too. So 2-2 to Gracia, top of the first. Meehan's pitch, high away, ball 3. So again, patience here. Full count on Danny Gracia. The payoff pitch is coming. We got 2 outs here in the top of the first. Make him work a little bit here. This is the first hitter he had to work for. He's trying to throw the ball away on everyone here. It doesn't have a lot of heat there. Danny grounds it into the hole. It's short. Shortstop is over there to make the play. A long throw, and he's safe. Beats the throw. Good hustle by Gracia to beat the throw there at first base. So with 2 outs, Gracia's speed gets him a single. That'll bring up senior Chris Greco, who is our EH today. Chris hitting .378 of the season. 17 hits, 13 runs scored, 12 RBI, and an opportunity here for the Wildcats to maybe work some 2-out magic and make Meehan work a little bit here in this inning. Meehan from the stretch for the first time. He comes over to first base and won't be one of the better moves you'll see all day. As we're focused on the hitter here, so you won't see a lot of the pitcher. Here's the first pitch by Meehan. Greco takes that, first strike. Again, it looks like this is going to be the type of pitcher that Wilmington's going to have to learn to read, and patience will be the name of the game. And work. Make him work, make him throw a strike that he can hit. The 1-1, and Gracia's taken off. The throw is not in time, and he's safe. So there's a stolen base for Gracia. So there's a duck on the pond. Early opportunity here for Mr. Greco. So we have 2 outs, 1-1 count on Greco. Gracia will take a lead off of second base. Any ball hits the outfield, Danny should score. So it's a big pitch here. Greco looks at that curveball away. He doesn't like that call, but we'll have to get used to that. It looks like it's going to be a strike. That's the kind of pitch they're going to have to take to the opposite field. As the right fielder playing a little bit shallow as they look around. Center fielder shallow, left field a little deeper. So 2 men out, 1-2 pitch by Meehan. Greco just pops it to second baseman. Again, that's the idea, but not what you want to do. Head there, that'll be the inning. Pop up to third base, though. No runs, 1 hit, no left, 1 man left on base after half an inning. Wilmington trails Bedford. Bedford, nothing as Bedford's coming to the plate. So again, like I said, we are the Wilmington being the away team. That brings Bedford up in the home half of the inning. Their lineup will be as such. Leading off, the center fielder, Jackson Collins. Hitting second, the shortstop, David Garber. Hitting third, the first baseman, Noah Parente. The EH is hitting fourth, Nick Pagaluti. In right field, hitting fifth, Craig Venuti. Connor Lessier at third base. Hitting seventh, Michael Adamick, the catcher. Hitting eighth in left field, Matthew Carlucci. And hitting ninth at second base, Jacob Wang. On the mound for the Wildcats will be Danny Gracia. Danny comes in with a sub-500 record of 3-4. Doesn't belie the season that he had. And we'll see what he can do today for us. As he comes in at 3-4, he's thrown 41 innings. He's got an earned run average of 1.33. Struck out 41 in 42 innings. Only walked 9 hitters. Has hit 3 batters. Given up 14 runs, 8 of them earned, and has had 7 starts. Senior, he'll be off to Franklin Pierce in New Hampshire next year. Like I said, all the seniors out here have all graduated last Sunday. So it's going to come down to pitching and defense here for the Wildcats. Looks like they have to show some patience offensively as they've grounded out and popped out against the pitcher Meehan. And I apologize for not having any stats for Belmont, but we'll have to for Bedford, but we'll have to go with what we have. So like I said, leading off is their center fielder, Jackson Collins. And I can tell you that Jackson Collins is a senior, so he'll be playing his last couple of games this spring. Let's do the lineup for the Wildcats. We'll go around the infield a little bit here. We got Gavin Kelsey catching Greco. We've got Jared Acoyne at first, Ben Maynard at second, Carl Beatrice at third, and Chris Stokes at short. Left to right, Tommy Warrob, Graham Smith, Matt Rideout. So we'll get ready for Gracia to lead off the top of the first. Bottom of the first. Nothing. Wilmington failed to score. Did get an infield hit by Gracia. Again, Danny's a power pitcher. Looks to throws hard, keep the ball away from hitters. Can mix up some stuff. It's going to be interesting to see. It's a different field the Wildcats are playing on, so let's see how they do defensively. So this is Jackson Collins, the center fielder, senior center fielder. There's a strike one, Danny, right down the middle. Again, Gracious is going to throw feature mostly fastball, curveball, changeup. He'll work up and down, in and out. Second pitch is right down the middle, strike 2. Again, Danny is coming off a tremendous season. He's named a Middlesex League All-Star as well. Here's the 0-2. Throws high, shows the high fastball there. Now he can go anywhere here. He's got a 1-2 count. This pitch can go anywhere he wants. He can go up, he can go down, he can go away. He's probably going to come away. That's strike 3. He called out on strikes, a perfect pitch. So Gracia has his command tonight, it looks like, so that's what we want to see happening. 3 called strikes as Jackson didn't take the bat off the shoulder. Next hitter is David Garber, who is the the shortstop, excuse me. He's also a senior. So as the Wildcats come with 11 seniors, Bedford comes in with 7. There's a ball inside. This is going to be about, again, like I said, pitching and defense, and timely hitting going to be big. Keeping men off base. There's another strike by Gracia. So Danny has thrown 6 pitches, and Bedford has not swung at 1 of the 6 pitches. The 1-1 from Gracia. That'll be strike 2 on the outside corner. And again, what Wilmington was worried about was that outside pitch. Gracia's going to try to take advantage of it as we go forward here. Gracia with a 1-2. Here it is. Swung and missed, strike 3. That's the first swing and a miss, the first actual swing, and then Beatrice decides to throw it into right field. Get the nerves out, and they throwing the ball around the infield stuff. So Noah Parente. Be the left-handed hitter, number 4. He is the first baseman, also a senior. Noah Parente. Number 3 hitter. Gracia will face the first lefty he's seen. Pitches down, over strike. Again, Danny's got really good command right now of that fastball, so I wouldn't expect to see much more than fastball. Try to move up and down. Kelsey make it a good game. Doing a great game, calling the game as well as catching. Nice pitch down low, good way to change the eye angle, 1-1. Okay, so 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 men out here in the bottom of the first. Nothing, your score. Pitch is up and away, ball 2. And here we go. 3rd hitter. Gracia will walk out, walking around a little bit. Here comes the 2-1 pitch by Gracia. Strike on the outside corner, another really good pitch. If he gets that pitch, if he can command that pitch, I don't think there's a lot of things going to happen here. The game that he pitched against Burlington a couple weeks ago, there's a ball 3. That looked like a strike from here, but again, I am on the first base side where the camera angle. This is tough for me to tell in and out. Like I said, Gracia was really dominant against Burlington, and one inning had a great pitch, kid fist a ball left field. That started the whole thing, and that's a walk. So base on balls on a 3-2 pitch. He just wants to know where that pitch was. This will bring up their designated hitter, who I know is a junior. See if they're going to try to steal a base here like Wilmington did. Number 18 is Nicholas Puglielli, if I say it wrong. Pugs. Nicholas is, like I said, a junior. First pitch is away. Ball 1. Gracia's lost a little bit of the strike zone here late in the inning. So we got Parenti leading off first base. Gracia looking to hold him on. He'll throw a nice easy toss over to Alcoin. And he'll take the ball back going from the stretch for the first time. We had 2 outs in the top of the first. Nothing the score. Runner holds, grounded into the dirt. That's the first contact anyone has made on a pitch by Danny Gracia in this inning. So it's a 1-1 pitch to Nick Puglielli. So Puglielli and Gracia in a battle here. 1-1, 2 men out. Infielders in there ready to go. Here's the 1-1 pitch by Gracia. He's going. Ball is down and away. The throw is right down. Oh, yeah. Mr. Kelsey with a great throw to get the out. So Gavin Kelsey with the great throw for the caught stealing. To end the inning. No runs, 1 walk, no hits. Wilmington coming up in the top of the second with a 0-0 score. So again, that was a major league play by our catcher, junior Gavin Kelsey. Did a great job. Picked that outside pitch, was good clear throwing path to a right, had the kid by 3 steps. So again, both teams trying to be aggressive in the first inning. Worked for the Wildcats. It did not work for the Buccaneers. So Meehan is back on the mound for the Bucks. And for the let's go. For the Wildcats, we'll have Beatrice, Acoin, and Stokes. If they get on base, Maynard and Warab. So 5, 6, and 7. Coach at first is Tim Kippenberger. And again, you can't see him from that angle. He does look good out there, though. He's going to protect me from any foul ball. It's a big first base coach's box. So Meehan on the mound for his second inning. Gracia and Meehan matching zeros. Throw is down, and we'll get Carl Beatrice to play. Carl had a phenomenal offensive season for the Wildcats. Excuse me, hitting .431. 23 RBI, 25 hits. He had 8 runs scored, hit 6 doubles. And again, he was an RBI machine, leading the team with 23 RBI. And see if he can show some patience on this with Meehan, who's really kept the Wildcats off balance with the way he's pitched. So we start off the second inning. Ball down low. Like I said, this is going to be a matter of can the Wilmington hitters be patient enough to get to Meehan and the stuff he's throwing. There'll be a strike on the inside corner at the knees. So the 1-1 pitch, like I said, Beatrice has had a phenomenal season. Probably over the last 9 or 10 games, he's been an RBI machine, but with nobody on base, now he's going to be an on-base machine for us this inning. Meehan's pitch, again, way out in front to the third baseman. Third baseman throws the first base. Again, gonna have to sit back. This guy's not throwing a lot of heat. Gotta sit back. Just drive that ball up the middle of the right field. That's the way it's gonna have to be. Patience is correct. That'll bring up senior first baseman Jared Acoin. Jared hit .225 on the year with 13 hits and 14 runs scored, 10 RBI. He did walk 7 times. He did strike out 17 times. And again, he's the kind of hitter that's going to have to sit back, relax, keep his timing, and try to drive the ball to the opposite field. That's what he's throwing. There's not going to see a lot of heat here out of Meehan. There's going to be a lot of stuff, a lot of breaking ball stuff, a lot of off-speed stuff. There you go. That's a shot out to right field, right at the right fielder though. That'll be caught. That's the good hit. That's a good piece of hitting there. So Coyne with a line out to right field though. Very good piece of hitting though. That's the way to stay back. Did a good job there. That'll bring up Chris Stokes, junior shortstop. Stokes had only 16 total at bats with 1 hit on the season. So Chris has not hit a lot. He just struck out 7 times and walked once. It's a good time for Chris to get off the Schneider. That's a ball. Up and in on Stokes. Now he'll have to be patient because Gracia will be right back out on the mound for not. So again, give your pitcher a chance to get a rest. We're sitting over here in the sun. The 0-1-0 pitch, and ooh, he's way ahead of that one, but he did get ahead of it. Try to hook that pitcher on the outside corner. But again, they'll learn to sit back. They'll time him. This is going to be got to get around the order at least once. Show big patience. Again, Robert Meehan Jr. is not overpowering. He's a good job commanding a couple of pitches here. So here's the 1-1 pitch. He'll be right down the middle, fastball strike. That's the pitch that's going to have to be. You gotta lean on that pitch and hit off the other ones from the fastball because his fastball will look a lot quicker with all the breaking stuff he has. So here's the 1-2 pitch to Chris Stokes. Outside ball too. So good at bat put on here. Stokes making it work. So 2-2, 2 men out, top of the second inning. Wilmington to Bedford, and nothing tie. Swings at an outside pitch, that's strike 3. So it's again not the kind of at bat that you want, but learn from the at bats. So we end 1.5 innings. Wilmington goes up 3 up, 3 down. At the end of 1.5, Bedford, Wilmington nothing, Bedford nothing. Gracia will head back to the mound. He will face the 4, 5, and 6 hitters of Bedford. Like I said, it's a very, very interesting contrast of styles of the pitchers that we're seeing here. Gracia more of a fastball away, fastball in, fastball up to the breaking pitch, and the changeup is off the fastball, whereas Meehan is throwing a lot of breaking ball, slow stuff, and then working the fastball off of that. The Wildcat hitters very impatient early, so if they can settle in and keep their weight back and hit the ball right center like a Coyne, although Coyne pulled the ball, will help a lot. So like I said, Gracia coming off a pretty quick inning. 2 strikeouts and a walk, and then a caught stealing. So he'll be facing the meat of their order. Number 4, Nick Paglietti. Chris Lutti, who is the right fielder, and Connor Lucier, who is their third baseman. So we're just about ready to go here. Like I said, he was at the plate. Nicholas Puglielli was at the plate when Ferenti got thrown out trying to steal second base. So reset the count. Bottom of the second inning, nothing. Gracia on the mound. He is the H. He's hitting for their pitcher, who is not hitting. So first pitch of the inning, Gracia. Fouled back. Good pitch. Good pitch. Got it in on the hands. Worked him in. The 0-1 pitch. Gracia will get a new ball, get it rubbed down, ready to go. It's going to be late. Be careful over here, George, just in case he flings one at us. Stuck out of the way. Here's the 0-1. Fouled again. He's way behind him. Fouled back at him, getting great in on the hands. Again, now he's not been able to hit that fastball, so let's see what they try to do. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to go up a little bit here. Danny might want to go up. Not the off-speed pitch time yet. Let's see what he does. Throw a ball up and away, see if he can swing and miss. Good pitch, right where we wanted it, up and away. That'll be strikeout. That'll be out number 1. Like I said, he was late on the first couple pitches. Gracia and Kelsey decided to go up and away and get him to swing and miss. Okay, 15. Christopher Venuti is the right fielder. He'll pop it up foul. That won't be any play. That'll go into the trees up over there. And again, there's a little bit of error here. The issue here is you come right down the hill after you run for about about 10 feet. It slopes off the edge. Again, Gracia way ahead of the left-handed hitter. Is way behind, so Danny just pumping fastballs right away here. Beatrice is back in his spot. Here's the 0-1. That'll be a shot right up the middle. They set back. Nice piece of hitting. Single up the middle to Graham Smith. So the 1-out hit. One man on now, 1 out. So bring up Connor Lucier, who is the third baseman, also a senior. So we'll see what we got here. We'll see if they try to run on the arm by Kelsey again. Ooh, that was closer than it looked. Gracia never on the mound, make it with a nice move. Never got himself set. Really easy to make that move here. Ooh, getting closer. Making Venuti work. And here's the Lucia. The pitch to Lucia. So we got one. He's not going. Ball away. Nice scoop pickup by our man back there, Gavin Kelsey. Again, Gavin's done a phenomenal job catching for us in the game. So we got a 1-0 pitch from Gracia. Man on first, 1 man out. Looking over there. Here's the 1-0. High-0 ball 2. So Dane's got to try to think about getting the hitter. He's worried about that man on first base. Lost a little bit high. Came out of the pitch a little bit early. So we're 2-0. Not going to be a bad count to try to run people here. Let's see what they do. Gracia to the stretch with the 2-0 pitch. He was going. Got him lean a little bit. Didn't have a big enough lead to get him picked off. But Gracia is watching him. Connor Lucier at the plate. Gracia on the mound. That ball is line foul. Oh, line fair down the line. That ball just got down the line. No. Single down the line, off-field hit. So now they're running on first and second. Bring up Michael Adamick, the catcher, number 2. He's also a senior. So Gracia in a little bit of trouble here. Single that thing stayed fair going in the line. Warab made a good play to get to it and keep the runner on second base. So now we have 1 man out. Runners on first and second with 1 out for Bedford. Gracia's gonna have to work out of this little mini jam here. He's hitting down here the 7, 8, 9 hitters here. This will be Michael Adamick, the 7th hitter for the. So the two men on, bottom of the second. Gracia in a mini jam. Yo, first pitch is away. He lost his command a little bit after that half inning. So again, falling behind hitters is not the way to go through this inning. Let's see if he can settle down here and get out of the inning. 1-0 pitch to Adamick, the catcher. Make a play. Time is called by, I think, the hitter. Gracia making the guy wait. Again, it's about 78 degrees. This very light wind. Partly cloudy skies will turn into partly in almost sunny skies. The sun is right up above us, and it's hot. So the 1-0 pitch, swung on and missed, strike 1. So again, he blew that one right by him. So now it comes down to how we pitch here. Gracia's going to how he wants to work him. So the 1-1, runners leading off first and second base with 1 man out. Boy, great pitch there. Got him fooled. Strike 2. Fooled him with a breaking ball in on the hands. So now we have a 1-2 pitch. We have runners on first and third, first and second. 1 man out. The 1-2 by Gracia. He struck him out. Just that's it. Strike 3. Nice pitch. Gracia with a very good comeback at bat here. So we'll go to the number 8 hitter, which is Matthew Carluccio, who is the right fielder. He's a junior right fielder, left-handed hitter. This is where they've done some damage with the left-handed hitters. They've been a little late, slopping them into left field. So let's see what they do, or see if Gracia works him in and in here instead of keeping it away. First pitch is outside for a strike, so he works away and gets the strike. And like I said, I don't know if my angle is the greatest for hitting and pitching, but and calling strikes. That looked like a really nice pitch on the outside corner. Let's see if they come in. The 0-1 pitch. Runners lead off first and second with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Gracia steps off and is making them think. This is a play where the infielders just want to knock everything down. Got to force it every base. The 0-1 pitch by Gracia. Ball away, 1-1. So again, big spot here for both teams. They're running on second base with 2 outs. The Wildcats had that in the first inning. They got runners on first and second now with 2 outs. Gracia with a 1-1. Oof, just misses down and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. So like I said, bottom of 2 balls, 1 strike pitch here by Gracia, trying to work out of a mini jam with 1 out. He had runners on first and second. Middle infielders trying to keep the guy close. Marks him away, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Again, the command he had in the first inning seems to have abandoned him here a little bit in the second inning as he's been up and away a lot. So 3 balls, 1 strike is important because if he goes to 3-2, runners will be off on the pitch, which will not bode well if the ball gets hit in the outfield. So here's the 3-1 pitch by Gracia. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Blew right by him there. So now we'll go full. So everybody will be moving. We got full count. 2 men on, 2 out. Runners on first and second. Interesting to see what Gracia does. I wouldn't be shocked if he just steps off. No need to worry. Just got to get the hitter here. Here's the 3-2 pitch by Gracia. The payoff. Pitch is here. Line way late to left field. Way late to left field. Okay, we'll reset it again. Bottom of the second. 2 men on, 2 outs, 3-2 pitch. Runners will be off with the pitch. Gracia has the fastball to beat this kid. Let's see what he does. Here's the payoff pitch from the stretch. Danny Gracia. Ooh, didn't get that outside call. So the second walk of the game gets up to their 9th hitter, who is Jacob Wang. Jacob Wang is a senior second baseman. Number 1. Would be shocked to see him bunt here, and nothing would shock me here in this situation with your 9th-place hitter up. Bases are loaded, 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He's not going to get up to that high fastball. That's a really good pitch by Danny. Bases juiced. Bottom of the second, 2 men out. Gracia's 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at a high fastball, strike 2. All right, now I'll tell you right now, I don't understand whether or not they're going to throw that pitch again, but he has not even come close to hitting that high fastball. So George pans in. We'll see what we got here. Gracia does not want to speed his bat up. Just keep throwing fastballs. Make him beat you with your best pitch. Here's the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. Nice pitch. So Gracia strikes out the side, walks the hitter, and gives up 2 hits. But after 2, score remains 0-0 or 0-0. So we had nobody scored runs. They had 2 hits, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. So Gracia now with 5 strikeouts on the game. And we'll go to the top of the 3rd inning. Wilmington will bring 8-9-1, which will be Ben Maynard, Tommy Werb, and back up to Graham Smith. And hopefully they can keep themselves sitting back, get some base runners on base, and make this guy think about having to work a little bit. Like I said, at the end of 2. Wilmington nothing, Bedford nothing. And like I said, Ben Maynard to lead off. All right, so like I said, we're coming back here, top of the 3rd. Again, what you would expect from 2 13-7 teams in a playoff game. Bedford representing the small school or small division dual county league. Wilmington representing the Freedom Division, which is the smaller school division of the Middlesex League. So like I said, I expect a tight game. Try not to make too many mistakes. Trust your pitcher. Ben Maynard to lead off for the inning for the Wildcats. Ben hit .231 on the season. He had 6 hits with 7 runs scored. And again, Ben, I think as of late is starting to hit the ball has pitched. See if we can get ourselves a leadoff hitter here with number 9, Tom Warab, up next. That ball's going to be trouble. There's nobody there. There's nobody there. Pitcher did not cover. So a mistake by the pitcher and technically by the first baseman as well. So Maynard with a little bloop hit there. This is what you need to lead off the inning with a hit. First time the leadoff hitter's been on for either side. So Maynard on the hit. It's going to look like a line drive in the book here. But it'll count. So we got the leadoff hitter on. First pitch hitting. Tom Warab at the plate, the number 9 hitter. Even though Tom has had a little bit of a struggle for the season, he is hitting .255 with 14 hits and 7 runs scored. It's an important big at bat here. Let's see what he can do. He bunts down the first base line. Not even close. Not even close. Another mistake. So as of 2 plays in a row, 2 mistakes. As they go to sacrifice bunt, that'll be a fielder's choice, but Warab will reach. Maynard with the good speed. So now we got nobody out. Leadoff hitter Graham Smith coming to the plate. So again, executed pretty well by the Wildcats. Not really the smartest play by Bedford, as now you're back to the top of the order with nobody out and Graham Smith up. And like I said, Graham's had a really, really good year for the Wildcats. 348 hitter. This is an important at bat here. Try to get stuff going. Graham fakes the bunt, and that third baseman doesn't even come in. He called that a strike? You kidding me? That didn't look like a strike for me. I guess he called that a strike. So the first 2 hitters were reaching on the first 2 at bats. Bunt is right down the line, foul. Come on, Graham, let's go. Graham Smith. So again, this counts as a mini jam. Let's see what pitcher Meehan can do. Warab off at first, Maynard off a second. 0-2 pitch coming to. Yeah, he doesn't understand that first pitch was a ball. I thought it was a ball as well. Graham is shaking his head. So that is the case here. So he's at an 0-2 pitch. This will be a big at bat here. See what we can do. Warab up first, Ben off second. Ball outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Leadoff hitter number 3, Graham Smith, 4-year starter for the Wildcats as a senior. Trying to extend his season at least 1 more game. So with nobody out, Wilmington will have to play smart here. Ben Maynard with a big lead off of second base. That'll be off his foot, foul ball. Off the toe doesn't feel good when it happens. Again, the 1-2 pitch was in on the hands. Nice little breaking ball. Like I said, the off-speed stuff is still bothering the Wildcats a little bit. Now it'll be out of whether Graham can sit and drive this ball into the alley somewhere, into the gap, score a couple runs. Great speed on the bases with Maynard off second. Warab off first. Fouled back. Heads up. Ooh, almost took a kid walking down the street. And here come the police. It's another foul ball for, here's the 1-2 mini jam. Warab off first. Maynard off second. That'll be a ground ball into first baseman. Nobody there. Ooh, he never did first. Okay, it's as good as a sacrifice. The pitcher actually got over there. It wasn't, I know. So Graham with a ground out to the first baseman moves the runners up. That brings up Matt Rideout. So Matt Rideout needs to hear another big opportunity for our left-hand hitting Matt Rideout, who was for the season did a pretty good job. They're not going to bring the infield in. They'll bring the corners are in. Rideout pops it up. That's going to be trouble. Tagging up is Maynard. Ball goes off a tree back there. Again, Rideout's got to really settle down here. It's a big at bat. Big at bat. Give our pitcher a couple extra runs here. Rideout, like I said, a 409 hitter with 14 RBI. So he has had a very good year, but now is a 10. We just need a ball put into play somewhere. Not to the first baseman pitcher or the third baseman. Anything else is going to be a run. That'll score the run. Nope. That will not score the run, as that'll be a fielder's choice for Rideout. Bring up Danny Gracia. Fielder's choice 3-2. 2 men are out. right out on first base with a little bit of speed. Dan Gracia, the leading hitter for the Wildcats, at the plate. See if they do anything here. I would think if it's a steal, it'll be a straight steal. So Meehan got a little bit out of trouble. They got the ground ball they needed. Right on is going. They throw it to the pitcher. Nothing you can do there. I know they're yelling from the outfield, but tough play to read from there in with this field. So right out steals second base. 2 men on, 2 out, second and third. 1-0 count to Dan Gracia. He said the hitter you want up at this spot. Fouled back. Number one, the best hitter up the plate, third base and second base and third base occupied. 1 ball, 1 strike. Top of the third, nobody out. Like I said, the Wildcats had a great opportunity with first and second, nobody out. They had a bunt, ground out first base, ground out first base. Dan lets that go away. Ball 2, 2 balls, 1 strike. Greco on deck. Senior Chris Greco also had a pretty good year. To learn patience here. 2-1 pitch is the pitch you want to hit here. Sure, Danny Gracia. If he sees a pitch hit, he's got to drive it. That'll be a ball away as well. I think that puts us to 3-1. So now an important opportunity here to look for a pitch that you can hit. That's about it. I don't know, maybe it's not 3-1. This umpire's driving me nuts. Here's the pitch. And that's a pop-up. Horrible inning for the Wildcats. That was a horrible inning. The first 3 hitters with men on first and second, and they failed to score. So the Wildcats get 2 infield hits. 1 hit, no runs. 2 men left on base. Not what you want to do. So we'll go to the bottom of the third, still 0-0. It's been a curse for the Wildcats all season, is leaving men on base. Gracia did leave 3 men on base in the last inning, so he'll be coming out to pitch the bottom of the third with a 0-0 score. Again, Meehan has done a good job keeping off balance. But again, what the problem is for the Wildcats has always been producing that, getting those runs, get those runs early, you get a nice lead. Don't have to stress the late innings. Again, opportunity lost. So we'll go here to the top of the third with the top of the order for the Bedford Buccaneers coming up: Jackson Collins, David Garber, and Noah Parenti. So the center fielder, the shortstop, and the first baseman will lead off. The top 3 hitters, all seniors. 0-0 game. I'll take a quick break for a second. Keep talking. Got to turn my hat around so I can see. The sun is like right in our eyes. George, what do you think? Sun's right in our eyes. It's like blinding. I don't know how he does it, my cameraman. He's the best. So again, you expect a tight game in a playoff game with 8-9 seeded teams coming in. Both teams 13-9. Wildcats left men on base. Both teams left men on base. Wildcats had a man on third with less than 2 outs and did not score. Again, you're going to have to capitalize on those. They make those mistakes, got to capitalize. Gracia will be ready to go here. Bottom of 3. Top of the order up, Buccaneers. Like I said, the Buccaneers, I think if I had the right, won their last 7 games. So they come in on a roll. Wildcats had won 8 of the last 9. Both teams winning their final game of the season as well. Gracious pitch for the start of the inning. Swing and a miss. You see something a little off speed there? See what he wants to throw here. They're going to try to keep him off balance. He needs a relatively rocking chair inning here. The 0-1, swing and a miss, strike 2. Again, he's way behind. Way behind that. So the 0-2 pitch by Gracia. Throws the curveball, must have been up. Good, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Leadoff hitter, Jackson Collins, who is their center fielder. The 1-2 pitch from Gracia. Fouled back. He was way late. Again, there's a car back there, could get hit. That's back into the woods. Got to watch for the ticks when you come out of there. So 1 ball, 2 strikes for Gracia. One, 2. He got him. Oh, he had him bending. It's been a little bit inside, not getting that inside curveball call, so it's not breaking the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Leadoff hitter up. Jackson Collins versus Danny Gracia. Ball's hit out to center field. Graham Smith's got to play that in front of him again. He got that ball out in front of him. Hit the ball to right field. See if they run here. Gracia's going to have to buckle down. So David Garber, who struck out in the first inning as well. Don't know what pitch that was. So I imagine that the center fielder has some semblance of speed because he's the leadoff hitter. Hit the ball opposite way. Leading off first base is Collins. They got him picked off. Oh! They had him moving the other way. Throw was there. Might have just missed. Can't tell on the replay because we don't have the replay booth here today. So here's back there again. Looks like he is going to run. Now they're going to make him dive back a couple times. Definitely running here. So got to throw a strike. Got to know that it'll be Maynard covering second base. Leo, no, not running. He bunts it foul. Trying to bunt for a hit. If you're trying to bunt for a hit, you're doing that. If you're trying to bunt to sacrifice, that's not what that was. So again, I don't know what the coach is trying to do here. He's trying to bunt for a hit. I'm sure he wants to try to move the runner, get his speed moved up to second base. Sleeve to helmet. Let's see what they do. The 0-1 pitch from Gracia. Keeping an eye on Jackson Collins at first base, and it's close again, but McCoy putting down the tag. Gracia on the mound, 0-1. Leadoff hitter's on, nobody out. Bottom of the third, no score. Here is the 0-1 pitch. He's not going. He bunts again. It's popped up. Kelsey makes the play. Nice play by Gavin Kelsey. Pop-up bunt, not what you want there. Kelsey, like I said earlier, has had a great season behind the plate. Done a really phenomenal job handling the pitchers, playing defensively. I'll bring up Noah Parenti, the first baseman who walked in the first inning, and they got thrown out stealing. With the left-handed hitter, if they do run, it will allow a coin to be off the bag. So this will be an interesting set. See where Danny tries to go. Probably. That's close again. So Coyne is really quick with the tag. So they're going to get him at some point because he'll lean. We'll see if he's going. See if Gracia just steps off here and holds. There's the pitch. Strike on the outside corner, strike 1. Again, Gracia going to try to work out of the leadoff single. 1 ball, 1 strike, no ball. 0-1. Jackson Collins on first. I'd be shocked now if they on 0-1 pitch. He might try to run him here. Gracia looking over. It's from the stretch. The 0-1 pitch on its way. Not going. Ball's hit out to Warab in left field. Makes the great play. No. Tommy Warab with a phenomenal play out there in left field. Going to his right, going to his left. Makes the catch, going to his left, having to deal with it Hill. So 2 outs. Again, the left-handed hitters hit the ball opposite field. Wapa they're looking at. So now they're a cleanup hitter. Puglietti, who struck out the last time, was a little bit slow. See if they try to run him here, which would be interesting. They're not going to run him yet. There's a curveball and starts him off speed with a good pitch there. Okay, the 0-1 pitch to the EH, Nick Puglietti. Not going again. Strike 2, another great pitch by Gracia. And now watch this. We're going to go up out of the strike zone. Got to try to swing and miss. Let's see, George, if that happens. See if they go up away, up. They're going to try to go up, try to get him to swing and miss like he did the first inning. If the runner runs, it's easy to throw him out on that pitch. He does not run. Ooh, good pitch, up and away. So he's changed the eye angle. Now he's had him looking up. Don't want to speed the bat. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Man on first base is Jackson Collins. We have 2 outs. Gracia from the stretch. The 1-2 pitch. Grounded to third base. Fair ball. I don't know what he's doing there. Beatrice did not make the play. He threw an off-speed pitch, and he was waiting on that pitch, so he had to sped the bat up. And so now we have runners on first and second with Chris Venuti, who singled the first inning. He must be one of the million left-handers that he singled. Singled to left center. Now we got another mini rally. 2 men on, 2 men out. Number 15, Chris Venuti, the right fielder. Got to be ready here to make a play. Swung and missed, fouled it off, excuse me, strike 1. Ump calls timeout to clean off the plate. Again, he's late a little bit, so everything's sliding out to the opposite field. They're in and out late on the fastball. Gracious throwing a little more breaking balls this inning, more off-speed pitches. Swing and a miss on a ball down low. So again, way ahead of him. Make him work, make him lurk, make him work. They left the bases loaded in the first inning, in the second inning. They got runners on second and third with 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. And Gracia from the stretch. The 0-2 pitch. It gets by, they'll move the runners up. So 1-2 coming up with runners on second and third, so a single will score 2. I don't think that's where he wanted to throw that pitch. He left that pitch really short. Kid's inside outing every swing, so you want to come in on him. If you hit him, you hit him. Run first base is open. Not a lot of speed on second base for them. Pitch was just a little up. So Gracia with the 2-2. Runners on second, third, bottom of the third. No score here at Bedford. From the stretch, the 2-2 pitch. Line to left field. Rohrer makes the diving play. It's Tommy Warb with 2 tremendous plays here in this inning to save a run. Tom Warb, the inning of the game. So we go to the bottom of we'll go to the top of the fourth. We'll take a break here for our sponsors to let themselves be known, and we'll be back after this word from our sponsor.
Spring sports coverage on WCTV is sponsored in part by Laurie Toll, an independent director with Pampered Chef, who can help Wilmington families find recipes and products that provide mealtime solutions that fit your lifestyle. Laurie can even help you host a cooking class for your children or friends. Online at pamperedchef.biz/Laurie Toll.
Spring sports coverage on WCTV is sponsored in part by White's Physical Therapy, located right in the center of Wilmington at 1 Burlington Ave. Looking to recover from an injury and get back to your normal routine? White's Physical Therapy is out to provide personalized care that helps you return to what you like to do. You can call 978-658-5556 or online at whitesphysicaltherapy.com.
Back here at Bedford's John Glenn Middle School, top of the fourth. No score in this Division III playoff count between the Bedford Bucks and the Wilmington Wildcats. Leading off with the Wildcats will be the designated hitter, Chris Greco, number 5. He pucks one back. That'll be out of play. Up into the trees. Down on the road. I got to get out of the way before they yell at me for getting in the way. If one of those happens, again, I got to hide behind George. Okay, Greco, here we go. 0-1. Haven't really hit a ball solid against this off-speed, fastball off-speed. He's done a really good job keeping the hitters off balance. It'll be a little chopper to the third baseman. Picked up. Throws him out. Again, no solid contact for the Wildcats. One man out, top of the fourth. That'll bring up Carl Beatrice, number 22. One man out, Beatrice up, number 22, Carl Beatrice, third baseman. Right now the third pitcher for the Wildcats as well. He'll take a ball inside. A little patience he'll have. Just drive the ball. Like I said, he's kept them. I have to say, Meehan has done a great job keeping the Wildcat hitters off balance. There's a foul ball. That'll be a 1-1. Like I said, he's done a really, really good job off balancing them, not throwing. That shows you don't have to throw hard to be successful as a pitcher. Put the pitches where you want them, work them outside, get them, try to pull the ground, everything out. That'll be a shot up the middle for a base hit. There you go. Beatrice with the first solid hit of the game for the Wildcats. So we have a runner on first with one man out. Jared Acoin, the left-handed hitting first baseman, coming to the plate. Got one man out. Again, he hit the ball right up the middle. Didn't pull it, hit it right up the middle. Nice and solid hit right up the middle. Let's see if Acoin can inside out his swing a little bit. Hit a shot down there, right down the left field line. Get runners on first and second. Kenny, make him work from the stretch. That'll be a shot. It's over the center fielder's head, up the hill. Jared Acoin sat back. They're going to have to hold him in at third base, though. Here's the play at the plate. Safe. Safe at the plate is Beatrice. Acoin thrown out at third. So Jared Acoin with a double and an RBI. He's the second out at third base, but Beatrice did score. Great job. That'll bring up Chris Stokes. So Wilmington takes the early 1-0 lead, top of the fourth. Beatrice was chugging around third there. 2 outs. 1-0 Wilmington. Pitch to Stokes is down on the way. So now the Wildcats have got the lead after having some opportunities. And Stokes, the shortstop, who swung and missed on a really wicked curveball outside, will try to make amends for it. Sits back and fouls it off. So they'll make it 1-1. I know Acoin did the big double. I don't like to see him get thrown out at third to make the second out at third base. So the 1-1 pitch to Stokes, 1-0 Wilmington. Stokes fouls it back on a high pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Billy O'Connor, you're supposed to protect us, right?
I know, I'm here.
Okay, buddy. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Stokes, the 7th hitter. Be careful on the little wicked curveball outside. He streaks, reaches it right to the shortstop. He did make some contact. Stokes is out. Wilmington will take the field, leading the game 1-0. 2 hits in that inning with 1 run. Good job, Chris. And we'll take the field. Gracie will take the mound again. So Danny takes the mound here to start the bottom of the fourth with a 1-2-0 lead. I don't think it'll be enough, but you never know. See what happens. Big hit by Jared Acoin. Although I don't know why he got thrown out at third base to make the second out at third base. That wasn't really the most brilliant thing he's ever done. And he'll go out to play first base. So Gracia on the mound to start the bottom of the fourth. Takes a 1-0 lead into this frame. Here come the police again. They're after us. So Gracia will face 7, 8, 9. Adamick, Carlucci, and Wang. Carluccio, I'm sorry. Adamick, Carluccio, and Wang. Adamick with a strikeout, Carluccio with a walk, and Wang with a strikeout. This is in the second inning. Here they come up here in the fourth inning. Same defensive setup for the Wildcats. Gracia pitching, and Kelsey is the catcher. We'll see what we can do here. Danny has not had an easy inning since the first, but things get a little easier with that 1 run on the board. And trying to put a couple more on. Live to play another day. You win or go home. It's how it works here in the playoffs. That's what the word is. So, Michael Adamick, the catcher, number 2. Am I correct? I think this is the catcher. He doesn't look like it. Fouls that one back. Again, he's on it in the hands, getting the ball up on the hands. A lot of foul balls back by both teams. That means you're getting the ball in up on the hands. The 0-1 pitch on its way. Danny really, truly needs an easy inning here if he wants to complete this. Well, I hit him, he didn't even get out of the way. Next time. That's number 9. So he hits the leadoff hitter after taking a 1-0 lead. That was... I got something wrong here, I'm telling you. That was Lucier, I'm sorry. It's hit by a pitch. This will bring Adamek, the catcher, up. I think they might be bunting him here. Nope, they're going to try to hit Danny Hopman away. Ball 1, so he hits the next leadoff hitter ahead of him. That was Lucier, I'm sorry. I had the numbers wrong here. So Connor Lucier with a hit by pitch leading off at first base. Gracia on the mound. Man on, nobody out. Strike in there. So we got 1-1 on Mike Adamek, the catcher. Senior catcher too. So here's the 1-1 pitch from Gracia. Lucier leading off first base. Nobody out. Bottom of the 4th. Wildcats up 1-0. Strike on the outside corner. Another. That's a really good pitch. That's the pitch he was throwing in the first inning for strikes. Looks down. See if they try to run here. I doubt with a 1-2 pitch. You didn't see it. So Gracia 1-2. One man on base. Nobody out. Bottom of 4. Wildcats up 1-0. He's going. Ball inside and there'll be no throw on that. So hit batter, stolen base. Runner on third base, nobody out. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the hitter. Gonna try to move him up, hits the ball the right side. Strikeout would be nice here for Danny. He's fouled back. So the 1-2 again. Man on second is Lucier. Man at the plate, Adamek. Gracia on the mound. Pitcher to our friend Gavin Kelsey, the catcher. Big out to get here with nobody out. Try to keep the runner off at third base with nobody out. Fake him back. Struck him out. Third base. No. So the pass ball hurts as they get the strikeout on the man gets to third base. So now there'll be men on this. It's the 8th hitter of the order. See what coach decides to do. I'm sure I'll bring the infield in with 1 out. Everyone's going to be in here. So now you got the 8th place hitter who walked his last at bat. So hit batter, stolen base, wild pitch strikeout, man on third base, 1 man out. Lines that ball, fair ball, again a piece of. That'll score the run and tie the game. Again, the left-handed hitters are just poking everything to left field. So not the easy inning that he wanted. They get the 9th hitter, 1 man out. I don't think a left-handed hitter has pulled the ball off of Gracia yet in the game. They've hit about 3 balls down that line like that. So we have a 1 man out, man on first, 1-1 score here in the 4th. This will be the 9th hitter, Jacob Wang, who struck out swinging in the 2nd inning. High ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Bottom of 4, score is 1-1. Tie ball game. Carluccio is on first base with the lead. Pop foul. He's not even close on that pitch. So we're going to have a 1-1 pitch, man on first base. Short lead. Gracia checks him out. Bottom 4. 1 man out. Here's the 1-1. High ball 2. D's going to bring that one down. 9th place hitter. Don't want to lose him. Gracious. Sharp in the first inning. It was middle of something. Tom Warren helped him out in this last half of the inning. Strike right down the middle. This kid's not gonna swing at that. Not gonna swing at anything. Here's a big pitch here. This will be a big pitch. Leadoff hitter coming up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Man on first, 1 man out. Gracia looks in for the sign. Wouldn't be surprised if it's a fastball. Try to get him to swing. He's gonna be a little over aggressive. Runner lead. He's not leaving. That ball is hit out to Warab in right. Tommy's got it. It doesn't matter. Caught it, drop it on the transfer.
Tag him! He got. He's out of the way.
You're out. If they tug you, you're out. Don't bother going back. This will be interesting because Warab on the transfer. Interesting play here. They thought Warab dropped it, they ran. So Warab with the play in the outfield, 7. That'll be the first out. We'll see if they get this guy out here because he was out. He tugged both of them out. So they're both out. So Warab with the assist to Maynard. So that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. So he gets out of the inning with a single and a run. So 1 man hit by pitch. 1 man hit by pitch, 1 run. So we're 1-1 at the end of 4 here at Belmont Junior High School, John Glenn Junior High School. Wilmington will bring the bottom 2, Maynard and Warab, up to the plate here. And Smith, the leadoff hitter. So an 8-9-1. That was an interesting end of that 4th inning. Somebody made a mistake. They called him out with the transfer. He threw about, the guy never got back. They tugged him out. So heads up play by the Wildcats. Good play by Mr. Acoin. Make the nice play. Let's go, buddy.
Whoa.
Don't kill me. Kill me. Don't kill me, man. All right, here we go. Meehan back on the mound. Trying to kill the team here. Okay, so here we go. Maynard, Stokes, Maynard, Warab, and Smith this inning. Maynard with a single, Warab with a bunt and got on base on the fielder's choice with 1st and 2nd, nobody out, and Smith. So let's see what we can do here. So we can generate another run. So we're 1-1, top of the 5th. So we're going to have a pinch hitter for Ben Maynard. This is going to be Riley Zaya. Number 6, Zaya. Hitting here in the 5th inning for Ben Maynard. So the platoon of second base continues. Zaya is going to lead off the inning. And let's see if I can get Riley's stats real quick before we get going because I'm not paying attention. First pitch to Zaya is driven out to right field, up. Guy's running back. The hill won't affect him. Makes the play. So Zaya flies out to the right field on the first pitch. Not doing us any favor. Riley had come into the game hitting .333. 6 hits, 11 runs scored. He also hit a triple. That'll bring up Tom Warab, our left fielder, who's made 3 fabulous plays out in left field to keep this a 1-1 game. He'll stroke that ball in the center field. Did it get over his head? Nope, he got back and got it. So 2 pitches, 2 outs. Hit 1 to left, 1 to right, 1 to center. Both balls struck pretty well.
Hey, what do you say, Graham? Have fun with 2. Kick him on, babe.
You'll get a shot. Back to the top of the order. Should be Graham Smith. Graham has grounded out to shortstop, and then he bunted into a. Actually, it was a grounded. He wasn't bunting because somehow they called the strike on him. So he grounded out to the first baseman, to the pitcher. Smith takes that ball inside. So we'll see what we can do. Maybe do some fun with 2 here with Graham. It's 1-0 pitch. That's the first pitch nobody's swung at this inning. Graham hits a shot out to center field. Popped it up. Three pop-ups. Not exactly the way you want to end the inning, but going into the bottom of the 5th. 1-1 is the score. Wilmington leaves nobody on base. Doesn't get any hits. Doesn't do anything that inning. Quick inning. Great off to go right back out. So as we go to the bottom of the fifth, they'll have their leadoff hitter on. Jackson Collins, David Garber, and Noah Parenti will be the hitters this inning. To face Danny Gracia. So we're at a 1-1 game. Like I said, when you get teams that are 13-7, seated right next to each other, tend to get this type of game. Both teams have had opportunities to break the game open. Both teams have failed to do that. So back to the top of the order for the Buccaneers of Bedford in the bottom of the fifth. So the winner of this game moves on to a game Monday, the 11th, against the winner of Austin Prep, who's the #1 seed. And either Watertown or Newburyport. If I had to guess, it's probably going to be Newburyport, having seen Watertown twice. But that's the winner of this game. We'll get that game. We'll get either Austin Prep or that winner, and the loser will go home. So we're down to a few last outs. Score is 1-1, bottom 5. Leadoff hitter has a single and a strikeout for Jackson Collins. Important to try to get this leadoff hitter out. Last inning, the last 2 innings they've had their leadoff hitters on, and they've challenged. They did score the 1 run last inning. There's a ground ball to Beatrice. Beatrice fires him out. 1 out, 1 pitch. Way to go. That's what we like to see. So ground ball to Beatrice. Beatrice showing that gun that he has at third base, gets the out. So we have 1 out. David Garber, who has popped out to the catcher on a bunt and struck out. So like I said, 1 pitch, 1 out, important. It's getting a little tight now as you get tight, go longer into the game. And Danny's short with that. Short with that 1-0 pitch. So Gracia with the 1-0. There's a ground ball right back to the pitcher, who's also a shortstop. 3 pitches, 2 outs, 1-3. So ground ball to Gracia off to a coin. So this looks like the top of the inning. Everybody seems to be wanting to swing at first pitches. They're trying to get us home early for dinner. Just don't show any patience when you're in high school, I think. Guess it's the way it works. So here is the third place hitter, who is Noah Parenti, who has walked and flied out to center field, and Moore made a really nice play on him. See if first pitch is in for strike 1. He's hit.
Last time.
Here's the 0-1 pitch to the #3 hitter. Outside, ball 1-1. Again, Danny could use, like Meehan, could use a rocking chair inning, especially with the top 3 hitters. The 1-1 pitch to Parenti. It's called strike. Parenti didn't like it. Gracia did. 1 ball, 2 strikes here in the bottom of the 5th inning. See if they try to jam shot him out to left field again. Pitch away, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, excuse me. So Gracia got the inning off with a ground out to third base, then a ground out to the pitcher. He's going 2-2 with the third hitter. We got 2 outs. We're into the bottom of the 5th, where the game is tied at 1. Division III playoff, first round. There's a ground ball. That'll go right to Stokes. Gets the charity hop. Easy throw, easy play. Nice inning for Gracia. An 8-pitch inning, which is what you want. No runs, no hits, no men left on base. We're going to go to the top of the 6th. But first, we'll go to a sponsor break, and we'll be back after this.
Spring sports coverage on WCTV is sponsored in part by the Self-Defense Institute, located in the MGM Plaza in Tewksbury, next to the post office. The center encourages students to play sports during all seasons and then cross-train in the martial arts to increase stamina, balance, flexibility, focus, and confidence. You can learn more at tsdionline.com.
Okay, we're back here for the top of the 6th in a 1-1 game, Division III North, round 1 playoff game. Robert Meehan III, the junior, has thrown an outstanding game for the Buccaneers of Bedford, and Danny Gracia likewise for your Wilmington Wildcats. We'll have a ride out, Gracia and Greco up, 2-3-4. Matt has grounded out to shortstop and grounded out to the first baseman with a ran on third and 1 out to score the run. So now it's important to see if we can get him on base. Get the leadoff hitter on, see if they show some patience. Got to get a run here and there. Oh, he's going to call that pitch a strike. He held back. 1-0. He was close to punching that one in. Did not call it. Strike over the middle, a little high, but they're going to call that a strike. So 1-1 to ride out. 0 for 2 in the game. Like I said, ride out has been a 300-400 hitter the whole season. Be nice to get a leadoff base hit here. That's going to be a chopper to the mound. That'll be an easy play. Again, this kid, I have to give Meehan credit. He's done a great job keeping all the Wildcat hitters off balance. So we got 1 out here in the 6th. Gracia, the hitter. Need base runners to get runs. Here's the pitch to Gracia. Danny has a strike. Danny had an infield hit and he flew out to right field his last at bat. Pitch is a strike. Like I said, we're at the top of the 6th inning. Score is 1-1. Close games aplenty here. The ball's outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to the pitcher, Gracia. Meehan, the pitcher for Buccaneers. Again, has done a good job keeping everybody off balance. That's going to be a strike away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's what's the fast play. Isn't featured then. Now probably try to throw his breaking ball away. Try to get you to roll over the breaking ball. Go away. Try to see if Danny takes us to right field. He tries to go that way. Ground ball to the second baseman. Throw is there. 2 up, 2 down. Again, the Wildcats have finally started to not hit. So that is with the runner thrown out of third. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 men retired. Greco to the plate, the extra hitter. Need base runners to score runs. So here's Greco. Takes a strike. Greco has popped out to second base and grounded out to third base this inning. Again, he's really taken care of our first 4 hitters in the lineup today. So he's done a good job, like I said, keeping everybody off balance. Greco pops that one up. That's going to probably, he didn't get it, foul. Oh, that'll be 2 strikes though on Greco. So like I said, we're in the top of the 6th inning. It is 1-1. 1-1 Greco, 0-2 pitch coming. Like I said, he's kept them in the infield a lot. He has 1 strikeout, Rob Meehan. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lets that one go away. That's a good take. Now Chris has to look for something he can drive somewhere. The 1-2 pitch to Chris Greco, bottom of 6, 2 outs. Will be driven into the left field. So that'll maybe start something here. We got Beatrice leading him. So Chris Greco stays on that pitch and drives it into left field for a 2-out hit. Keeps the line moving. Not tremendous speed. So Beatrice, who has a single and a ground ball to third base, he stayed on that ball, hit the ball right up the middle last time. Anything past the catcher here will be trying to advance the runner. So you got to be careful with the breaking ball here. There'll be a strike. He saw what he wanted. 0-1 pitch to Beatrice. Grounded up to shortstop. They'll just flip it to second. An easy out. Greco's third out. Wilmington does get a hit that inning. No runs, 1 hit, nobody left. 1 man left. So we'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning in a 1-1 game. As we get tenser and tenser. Gracia out to the mound for the bottom of the 6th. Finally had a quick rocking chair inning that last inning, 1-2-3 inning. Hit batter hurt him in the 5th when they scored, or the 4th, excuse me, when they scored. So they're going to have Puglietti, Minulti, and Lessier coming up this inning, which is their 4, 5, and 6. Puglietti has struck out and singled. Minulti has singled and flew down to center field. And Lucier has been hit by a pitch, stole the base, scored a run, and had a single. Left-handed hitters have been a little bit of trouble for Danny tonight. A lot of balls going opposite way. So here we go. Bottom of 6, a 1-1 game. Run here would be very difficult for the Wildcats to overcome, so it's important to keep everyone off the base paths. Like I said, this could, you win, you go on, you lose, you go home. So again, it's important here to keep people off the base paths. This guy is probably going to run for him if he gets on base. But you never know. All right. Off we go. Gets a little bit tighter as we go on here. Here is strike. Good pitch, Danny. He's improved a little bit in the last inning or two, commanding that fastball down. Again, here you just want to get blooped to bleed it to death. This little ground ball will go right to the... Good job. Carl Beach with a really nice play. So look like Gracia would get it, but Beach was a really good play. Shows that arm, gets the out. That'll bring us with 1 man out. Chris Venuti, the right fielder, who has singled and flown out to left field. Both times he's gone opposite field. See if they try to work him inside here, because he has gone oppo both times. See how Danny decides to work this with nobody, 1 out. Goes outside, strike 1. Starting to groove here a little bit. Time called a little bit late by the umpire. So Dan has to settle himself back on the mound. Time never ever should have been called there, but he let him get away with it. Coach Kyer is discussing that with the ump. So we have 0-1 pitch coming up here. Here's Gracious 0-1. Strike 2 outside, good pitch. Okay, now you're way ahead in the count. He's probably going to try to go oppo, keep it inside. Don't go away. He's looped everything that way twice. And there's a pop-up. Stokes at short is under it, and he's got the ball. 2 outs, bottom of 6. I'll bring up Connor Lessier, who has scored their only run on a single and hit by pitch. Lucier is their third baseman. Played a pretty good game over there, too. Again, well-played game. Not many mistakes on the base pass, but there's a shot out to right out in right field. He's got it. Easy rocking chair inning for Mr. Gracia there. 5-pitch inning. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. We'll go to the top of the 7th. Tied 1-1, so if we go extras, we have no idea what's going to happen. So we're going to have McCoy, Stokes, Maynard, McCoy, Stokes, Zaya, Warab. Hopefully Warab top of the order after that. So we get 1 or 2 base runners up. We can get Graham Smith back to the plate. How many pitches is he thrown? Maynard will have it. Greg will have it. Greg Maynard has it. 85? Let's go, guys. Here we go.
That doesn't work.
Huh?
That doesn't work.
That doesn't work. They can hear me?
Yeah.
That's not good. I'll have to turn it up like this then. Then you won't be able to hear me.
That's right.
So we think it's about 85 pitches for Gracia through the through 6 innings, 1-1. So we go to the top of the 7th inning. Rob Meehan and Danny Gracia have been dueling. Each team has scored a run. Each team has left people on base. Each team, the pressure gets more tighter and tighter and tighter as you go on. A Coin, who doubled home the first run of the game for the Wildcats, will lead off. He'll be followed by Chris Stokes and then Riley Zaya. Anybody who reaches the number 9 hitter, Tom Ward, will get a shot. So just to recap, Division III North, first round playoff game, Wilmington Wildcats, Bedford Buccaneers. Both teams came in at 13-7. We go to the 7th, tie 1-1. Just about what you would have probably expected from these two teams. You get this type of game. Six, 7, 8. That'll be a Coin. Stokes there. Like I said, hopefully wore up. So here we go. See if we can do the same thing he did the last time. Try not to fly out to right field. Try to hit that line drive into the center field area. I'll have a runner ready to go just in case you need a run or two for Stokes or for whomever. Here's the first pitch of the 7th. That'll be a strike. This kid has kept us off balance all games, and a good job working his fastball off his breaking pitches. A Coin will pull that one foul. He's not going to get close to that. It's out of play anyway. Off the tree. So all of a sudden down 0-2, he gets ahead quick. Meehan has done a lot of that, getting ahead quick. Coin now needs to protect. Leadoff hitter here would be nice to get on base. Here's the 0-2 to takes ball outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes, top of the 7th. Wilmington in need of a run to break the 1-1 tie. Don't waste a good outing by Gracia. That'll be a little looper. He dropped it. They ran into each other. No, Jared. No. Get down. Get down. Good job. A Coin. Nobody at third base. Great base running by Jared A. Coin on the blooper that drops in there. So he bloops one in. They run into each other. Nobody calls them off. The shortstop and the second baseman run into each other. We're going to have to check them out. Stokes coming up. Runner on third base. Second base. One. Nobody out. Could see that was disaster. Waiting. That's the center fielder's ball. If he calls it off, second baseman, shortstop kept running out there. And now we have Stokes. We'll try to advance him, I would imagine, here. Wouldn't be shocked to see them try to bunt. Nobody out. 1-1. I got Adam and George with me. Tight game. Adam did a tight game last night against Drake in softball too, right? A 1-0 walk-off win for Drake. I think our girls played extremely well, and it's tough to lose like that. Tough to end your season, and some of these kids, we got 11 seniors on this team who don't want to end their careers tonight.
Run that out too. Watch it pick off.
Good play by a Coin who was heads up, hustling to second base. Nobody. Here is the pitch to Stokes. I can't imagine we're not squaring the bunt. Lays down the bunt. There's nobody at third base. Safe at third. Stay on the base. Oh my God, another bunt. Stokes with the bunt. Fielder's choice. Gets the second on the throw. So let's to recap. They try to throw a Coin out of third base. They hit him in the back. That ball's not dead there. Doesn't matter, we're going to run him anyway. So here we go. Umpires are getting together. I don't know what the call's going to be there. He bunted that fair. Picked it up fair. So now the Wildcats with Riley Zaya at the plate have runners on second and third and nobody out. Got to capitalize. Zaya, Worob, and Smith due up here. So let's recap. We had a bunt by Stokes. Fielder's choice. He reaches second base because Bedford made some mistakes there, 2 in a row. Fielder's choice. So runners on second and third, and with nobody out, Riley there just looking to make contact, hit the ball somewhere in the air or on the ground, anywhere but in the ground.
Make sure he goes.
Nobody out. Riley takes a strike. He sees the fastball. So Zaya's second, but first about he flew out to right field. They're shallow and right. Shoot this ball right down the line. You get 2 runs. Here we go. The 0-1 pitch to Zaya. Lays off the outside pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Riley Zaya, I must say, I did coach this kid in the major leagues. I've had him a long time. A great little ball player. Time to make some things happen. Riley Zaya, number 6. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Riley. Oh, that'll be an outside strike. Zaya didn't like that call. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Get the free-wheeling, free-swinging Warab on deck. Here's the 1-2 to Zaya. Takes that ball outside. Again, I will say, Zaya's a ball player's ball player. He knows how to hit. He at least knows the strike zone. He's been playing since he was little. And that was a really, really tough take, but he saw it, he took it. 2-2 pitch here. 2-2 pitch here to Zaya. He loops it. It's the 4, so we got 1 man out now. One man out, and now bases there. They got the free swinging Tommy Warab up. Warab's had a difficult year. It's a good way to end a year here with line drive base hit. Got the infield in. You just have to hit the ball somewhere hard. But I said, Meehan's been tough all game. He's gotten them to do what he wants them to do. Warab's going to look, strike, and drive it somewhere. Coin needs to be ready to tag. 2 runs would be better than 1. Ugh. That'll be strike 1. Warab has hit in a fielder's choice, reached first base on that fielder's choice, and flew out to center field. T-dubs, as they call him. The 0-1 pitch. Beautiful, perfect opportunity for the Cats. Takes ball outside. Leadoff hitter Graham Smith on deck. Try to throw the breaking pitch here, try to throw it away, get him to roll over one. Take strike. Gotta protect. Gotta protect. Graham Smith on deck. 1 man out. Men on second, third. Don't want to leave the Ducks there. Warab's ready. Fouls it back. Hangs tight. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tommy Warab hanging in there. Gotta be careful here. Don't want to get called out on strikes. The 1-2 pitch from Meehan to Warab. Here we go. Take outside, ball 2. Good take. It's a pitch he got Greco to swing on early in the game, and Tommy holds tight. Still trying to sneak a fastball by him here. You never know. Warab drives it into right field. That's going to get up over his head. Warab will tag. A coin's going to tag. Here's the throw. He'll be in. Wildcats take the lead. Good job, Tommy. Tommy Warab with the sac fly to right. Scores the run. A coin again scores the run. Wilmington up 2-1. Graham Smith at the plate, leadoff hitter. Two outs. 2-1 us. I think they're going to appeal to third. This will be interesting. The ball is safe. There's no play. They're going to try to appeal the play at third base. He left like very late. He didn't even need close to early. He beat the throw by about 10 steps. They can appeal. Aldo is saying they've already tried once. They can try again. The umpire's telling him the ball was never put into play. The ump's got to put it into play first. So he'll point to the balls in play. They'll step off and make the appeal to third. Safe, of course. You have to try that, though. So the run counts. They do appeal. Graham Smith with a big spot here. Stokes on second base. We have 2 men out. Stokes has got to score on a single. Big at bat here to try to get a 2-run lead for Mr. Dan Gracia as we'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Wilmington is leading 2-1. Lines the ball to the hole and short. Nice play is made. Wilmington gets 1 run. So we go 2-1. Gracia to the mound to finish the inning, hopefully. So Danny Gracia to the mound at 85 pitches. He'll be facing the Adamick, Carluccio, and Wang, the 7, 8, 9 hitters. As we go into the bottom of the 7th, Wildcats up 2-1. Gotta make outs. Important. 3 here, so you get the 3 outs, you go home a winner, you play Tuesday night. This will probably be Gracia's last inning anyway. A coin in the middle of the action there. Danny Gracia, what he lived for. Get these 3 outs. Bottom 3. 7, 8, 9, correct. Adamick, who was struck out and grounded out to the pitcher, or the catcher on a sac bunt. This dude, Carluccio, who walked and singled. And then Wang, who struck out and popped down. The left-handed hitters, he's got to go in on left-handed hitters, because if you don't go on left-handed, they're chipping everything to left field. So you still hope his life on the fastball keeps coming in. He'll be fine. That's what we're looking for. I'm talking to Danny's brother Mike's behind me here, so a little strategy session there. So here we go. Let's reset for you. Bottom of the 7th, Wilmington up 2-1. 2-1, Wildcats lead. Gracia will face Mike Adamick, who has struck out, and he, in a bunt attempt, bunted back to the catcher to first base. First pitch is strike 1. So Gracia on the mound, senior year, trying to get Wilmington to advance with a 2-1 win. Pitch 2. Swing and a miss, strike 2. See what he's got left in the tank here as we go finish. The 0-2 pitch. Popped him up, foul back. Back, it got up in the hands. It's good to the season for one of these 2 teams. In playoffs, it's win or go home. So a 2-1 lead for the Wildcats. 0-2 pitch here coming from Danny Gracia, trying to keep the leadoff hitter off base. Lines that one into the gap. Should have let that one go. Double into the gap, a little miscommunication there. If they let that come through, they probably would have gotten him. So there'll be a pinch runner here. Adamick hit that ball in the right center on an 0-2 pitch. Gracia probably didn't make his location. Let's see if they decide. Bunt the tying, run over, and try to go for the win here. Not how you want to see the inning start if you're the Wildcats. So Matthew Carluccio, left-handed hitter. Zaya's got to cover first. Don't want to have a mistake made here on a bunt. Ball away. One 0 pitch, Gracia, bottom of the 7th. Strike. Oh. 2 balls, no strikes to the 8th place hitter who's looking to bunt. Here's the 2-0 from Gracia. Strike 1. Was not bunting, taking all the way on that. 2 balls, 1 strike, nobody out, runner on second. 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Ninth place hitter coming up, which definitely will bunt. Got to get the out here for Gracia. Runner on second, nobody out. 3-1 pitch. High ball 4, not what you wanted there, Dan, but bring up Jacob Wang, the 9th place hitter. And you got to get the pop-up bunt. There's a force at third here if he bunts the pitcher. A little confusion. Gracia, the 9th hitter, they're going to have to bunt here. See if Beatrice can get back to the bag if it's bunted to the pitcher. He fouled that ball off. Top of the order, Jackson Collins on deck, so it's pressure time here for every team. One strike, need an out here, Throw it high, make him bunt it, pop it up. The 0-1 pitch, squares the bunt, pulls it back. Runners take off. Wilmington sleeping there a little bit. Doesn't look good here. Second and third, nobody out. Gracia needs an out. See if he tries to bunt again. That'll be a strike. Needs the strike out here. Your infield, outfield, just got to be in. Little blooper beats you. Gracious, 1-2, up and away. So a double, a walk, stolen bases. Runners on second, third with nobody out. Gracia in his jam. Fouls it back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Big jam here for Dan. Runners on first, runners in scoring position with nobody out. Tommy's way too deep. Outfield's a little bit deep out there. Here's the 1-2. Lined into right field. Things look bleak here for the Sox. Bottom of the order has beaten Gracia here. Three consecutive hitters, 7, 8, 9 hitters have reached base. Everything's got to be in here. Infield and outfield in. Coach Kyer with everybody in. It'll be a Houdini act if he can get out of this one. 2-2 game. Infield in, outfield in. Anything up over your head in the outfield. Leadoff hitter who has struck out, singled, and grounded out to shortstop. So let's to recap. We're tied at 2. We got runners on first and third with nobody out here, bottom of the 7th, to run. He intentionally walks the leadoff hitter. What you need now, Dan, is a ground ball right back to the pitcher, which he's done. He struck out, popped up to the catcher, and grounded out to the pitcher. This is David Garber, bottom of the 7th, nobody out. Only run that counts is the guy on third base.
Hey, Dan, come on, kid.
Here's the pitch. Stealing home. Tough way to lose. They suicide squeezed him home. Wilmington is going home. And that'll do it. So the Wildcats will go down 3-1, 3-2 here in the 7th inning with 2 runs. And they will not advance. The season will be over for 11 of the seniors. That'll be it. Failure to capitalize on a lot of instances. So we'll wrap it up here. Wilmington takes a tough 7th inning loss, 3-2 on a squeeze bunt with nobody out. So final score from Bedford is Bedford 3, Wilmington 2. Thanks for joining us. See you next year.
Coverage of the spring sports season on WCTV is brought to you in part by our business partners, including the Self-Defense Institute, located at the MGM Plaza in Tewksbury, White's Physical Therapy, located on Burlington Ave, right in the center of Wilmington, and Lori Toll, an independent director with Pampered Chef, online at pamperedchef.biz/Lori Toll.